Hello again and welcome to another edition of the Cox Sports Report, presenting highlights of high school football action from all over the state of Virginia. With Chris Park, I am Matthew Hatfield. Chris, have you picked out your Halloween costume yet?
Yeah, I still got some time, Matt. Don't rush me.
Okay. Well, we'll start off on the gridiron with the Hampton Crabbers, one of the winningest programs in the nation in high school football, taking on the Menchville Monarchs, a team that opened the season with the win over Maury, but has since lost 7 in a row. Can they be the upset alert spoiler team here as we head off to this one here? Hampton trying to help its playoff seeding under the great coach Mike Smith at Darling Stadium.
Yeah, Menchville definitely wanted to play spoiler in this one tonight as the opening kickoff on the way. And it's going to be taken by Malik Dixon. And Dixon's going to get some good blocks up the field. And he's finally taken down off his feet. But the Monarchs wanting to set the tone early with a great offensive possession. Yeah,
offensively, Chris, the first 2 games they put up over 20+ against Maury and Bethel, but have sputtered as of late. However, this will help them off early on. It's going to be Naquan Cooper connecting with his intended target, Dixon, and then that will set up the running game here, which is having success behind Richard Smith.
A great job, and that will lead to the field goal try, which is up and good for Allen Michael Norton. And the Monarchs off to a good start, leading 3-0 early on in this one. And they're going to receive the kickoff here. And it's going to be Smith having some difficulties with it, unable to catch it cleanly, but he's fortunate that he's able to fall back on it, and the Monarchs avoid disaster.
You got to be careful not to have any special teams miscues against a team like Hampton. They will capitalize. And here, coming up big, is Elijah Murphy, the senior tight end defensive end for the Monarchs, with offers on the table from JMU and Marshall. Showing why right here with an 85-yard touchdown reception from Naquan Cooper, and the Monarchs with the early lead.
Yeah, Elijah is in the Peninsula District, a wide receiver. Not a bad combination, as Murphy and Elijah Nelson over at Phoebus both doing things in the passing game, but not doing things in the passing game here is Cooper, who is intercepted by Tyquan Wilkins, and Wilkins is going to have some blocking and an easy trip to the end zone, and Hampton back in front now.
38-yard pick six for Wilkins, who's one of the more versatile athletes in the PD. Chris, also a baseball spin-out for the Crabbers and showing his ability as a receiver, return man, defensive back. And here is Cooper, a former running back, doing a big scramble here before he is drilled by Wilkins on that play.
Yeah, Wilkins also showing his hitting ability on that one, as Cooper again takes the low snap and tries to pick up some yardage up the field. And that will lead to this field goal try, which is going to be blocked as the Hampton special teams comes up huge. And Ricky Hatcher is Johnny on the spot, picking up the loose pigskin, and he's going to take this one to the house in a huge turn of momentum for Hampton.
Hatcher has stepped up big for the Crabbers before, including last year with a pick 6 in their playoff win over Great Bridge. And Coach Smith affectionately calls him Ricky the Rat. The Crabbers with an 18-point lead, looking to build on it now here as they go to their quarterback Javon Bubba Quillen to put the ball in the end zone with his running and passing skills.
Quillen is going to make a couple of defenders miss, still on his feet, and he's going to find running room up the middle, get some blocking downfield. And that Menchville defense is just gassed at this point, trying to race down and track the quarterback down. Is finally taken off his feet as Quillen, but not before picking up huge yards.
Quillen trying to become only the 3rd quarterback in Peninsula District history to rush for over 1,000 yards and pass for over 1,000 yards in the same season. And there is Daz Newsom, younger brother of Virginia Tech Hokie Dion Newsom, with a touchdown run from 15 yards out. Crabbers now cruising by 25.
And Cooper trying to hand off to Smith, the upback, and just nowhere to go with that one. Now Cooper will look to the air, and throwing off his back foot, probably not the best idea. His pass is picked off by Newsom. And we saw Newsom's abilities on offense. Now we're going to see him defensively as he makes the play, stays on his feet, is able to elude a couple of tackles, comes right back to where he started, and is finally taken down out of bounds, but a great effort by Newsom.
Just continuing that legacy of Hampton family tradition, players that have come in with their dads, their uncles, their brothers that have played. And there's another touchdown strike from Quillen, hooking up with Tyrone Blackman from 23 yards out. The Crabbers will pull it out 49-10 in this one. 2 touchdowns total for Tyquan Wilkins, while Javon Quillen does go over 1,000 yards passing and rushing for the season. 294 total in this game as the Monarchs were held to 20 yards in the second half.